All right. Now we're doing, we're going to be playing this solo. Like I mentioned, seems the same as the multiplayer because you're just using another stack of multiplayer cards. There's 12 cards in each player's stack. It recommends you choose the first 8 in your first game. I believe you choose eight cards randomly in a regular game, but I could be mistaken. And we're going to go through the cards really quick now that you can see them. The number 1 has a little travel case here. It lets you store 1 die in the travel case. You may return it to the box at any time, which is good. Well, they're all good, so they have little icons here as well. So this guy the Neat Freak will return 1 dice from your main shelf to your box for this round only. Okay. Increase the value of 1 of your die, one of the dice in your box on your main shelf by 1. So it's only increase. That's good to know. Number 4 is the regifter. Return 1 dice from your shelf of shame or main shelf and discard it into this gift box. So it's kind of a discard. Here you go. I don't want this dice anymore. Got to make room for other things. Number 7 is the monochromist. Treat 1 dice as a different color when placing it in your main shelf. Okay, so you have to keep note of that. I guess whatever dice is off color, you know, because you used the number 7. The cat, number 5, decrease the value of 1 of your dice by 1. Okay, so the cat, the 4 and the 3 kind of go together, or the 3 and the 5 are kind of the opposites of that. The 6 is the bargain hunter. Flip 1 dice in your box to the number on the opposite side. So whatever it is, 2 is a 5, 4 is a 3, 1's a 6, etc. Cool. I did the monochromist. And then number 8 is the Shelfie Snapper. Reuse the ability of a card you've already used. Cool. So all of these abilities you can use whenever you want once they're out on the table. So when I play this 3, and then for example, if I draw this, AI would go first, then I would go. I don't have to use the ability on this card yet. I can have all my cards here and use the abilities whenever I want. So that's a pretty neat idea. And then when I use it, you just kind of flip it over or rotate it. Yeah, tap it. We'll see how that goes. And we're doing 7 rounds. There's 8 cards. There are 7 rounds. And at the end of the game, you flip over the last card. And I believe if there's a tie, you use your last card as the tiebreaker. So if we get there, we'll figure it out when we get there. But the rulebook's on there as well, which I'm probably going to reference a little bit. It is my first time playing this game. So we're going to do that. I want to check something about the player powers to make sure that you can use them all at once would be nice. But we'll see. Like, can I use multiple cards' abilities in one turn? Right? So, out really quick. You have to place your dice that it fills the column from the bottom up. So starting with the lowest number, ending in the highest. That's the fill replacements there, or the fill placement. You cannot place dice into a space where there are no dice below it. Sense. It's got to be the same color except for that 6 card. 6s are wilds. 6s are wild in general. So anytime you have a 6 value dice, you can physically change it to any value. Pretty good. Can't place dice. If you can't place dice in your big shelf, you can put them on your shelf of shame. They're going to lose you 2 points at the end of the game. Got it. Little dice placement example here. Looking good here. Values have to increase. That's why you see that. That's kind of a bogus move right here, but maybe they're going to use some cards or something. Shelf of shame we got there. Cleanup. Rewards. End of game. Alright, so we need to do the player powers. I just want to check those really quick. Once a character has been used, you should either rotate it. Oh, wait. Get multiple character cards face up alongside your big shelf. After taking your box of dice, cool. Okay, so how it goes is I'm going to decide which card I want to play. Then I'm going to flip over a card from the stack here, and whoever has the lowest number goes first. Now, when you flip over these cards, you'll notice in the bottom right, there's a letter, and then there's priority, basically. So, in this case, say the AI goes first. She flips over this 4, and if there were a tie, Whoever has an A, B, or C, whoever has the lowest letter of the alphabet, so she would go first because she has an A. Not sure what happens if I have an A, but figure that out if there's a tie. And then it goes right here to the priority. So the AI will remove box number, the middle box first if there's any dice there from the game. So they're gone from the game. Should we take this? They'd be removed from the game. Second priority is 2, so not bad. And then they're removed from the game. Any dice left over from the last box that's not chosen goes back into the bag, and we draw 3 dice per box. Let's give it a shot. Logging through it, it's trying to learn it myself, so if you're watching and experienced, let me know what's going on here. So the strategy I don't really know. Obviously playing 1 is always good because you want to go first. So I see there's a bunch of 2 6s here, which can be wild, so I can put those to 1s, but there's also a 1 here. I like the idea of this. I can turn this 6 into a 1 to start a green row. We're also looking at these end round goals, is we're looking for 8 or more dice of the same color in the whole main shelf. It's going to score us an extra 6 points, and then pairs of 1s and 2s are 3 points apiece. That. So 6s being wild is always nice, but I want it maybe a that mouse. Then so there's a lot going on only because you have all 8 to choose from in front of you. No, that's guess I'll play this cat for 5. And we'll see what the AI is going to do. AI is doing the 6, so I will go first. I have the lowest card. It goes lowest to highest. Put that next to it here. So I played the cat. The cat will let me decrease a value of a dice in my box by 1, or my main shelf once it's out there. So I'm gonna pick this box. You grab all the dice in those boxes. I'm gonna put the 1 down here. That seems like the easiest thing to do. I will then. I'm gonna use this. I don't know if this is the good thing to do, but whatever. I'm gonna tap this to use its power already to make this a 2. How do you set the die pip on this? A 2. I'll put this right here. Then this is a wild. The 6s are wild, so I'm gonna make this make this a 1. Make the 6 a 1. There we go. So I have not too bad. 1, 2, 1. Good to go here. Now we look at the card for the AI, and she wants to take the left box dice first. So they are gone from the game. Put those over here for now. This card's discarded. These dice back into the bag. These dice go back into the bag, and we start another round. This card's done, so I can pretty much just put it away, pretty much, because it's already used. Then we draw 3 new dice from the bag. Take 3 dice. Nice. And now we decide what card we want to play against our AI. So kind of going for the 1 through 6 here. It'd be nice to reach that. It might end up being tough because, you know, it's just tough to get up to 6 here, but we get 6 points per column that does that, so it'd be nice. We get a 6 blue here. I could turn that into a 2 blue. We have another 1 green. 6 purple. Okay. I do this one here along with the upgrade attic. That way, if I get this box, I'd be able to turn this into a 2, and I'd use this for a 2, and then I'd start a purple column. Give it a shot here. Let's do that. Again, not even sure if I'm playing the game strategy-wise correct, but I'm going to play this 3. Hoping to go for this box here. And she's playing a 3 also. And I go first because I have the letter B and she has the letter D. So, yay. I get to go first. And again, you don't have to use the upgrade part of the skill part of the card when you play it. You can use it whenever you want. Right now my strategy is to use it when I play it just to kind of get a feel for the game. So, I'm taking this box here. And I'll do my things with it first. So the 6s are wild. I'm going to turn this into a 2. This right here. I'm going to use the upgrade addict's ability to add +1 to this die. Get a 2. Then I'm going to start this. I want to put this in the Shelfie Shame. It's kind of starting with a 4 is kind of rough. So do I want to put on the Shelf of Shame? I can always bring it back. Return one from the yeah. So I'm gonna put this in my Shelf of Shame for now. Hoping to get a lower 4 or a lower purple value here would be nice. I think the 2. Well, I can return it to the box once I have that out there. Return 1 dice from your main shelf to your box. Shelf of Shame, I think, is. I can discard this dice later, so maybe I'll just do that. Alright, so that's good. I've already used this. Now we're going to see what she wants to take. She would prefer, which is good that I got ahead of it, but she was going to take that box had she won. But now she's going to take the box on the left and take those dice out of here. So, then these dice go back in the bag. Take 3 dice and put them out on the. Okay. This card goes back here. Oh. So let's just check this out again. So I can store 1 dice in this travel case and then return it anytime. That's always good. Maybe I'll play her, but it's a guaranteed win for her. And flip 1 dice in your box to an opposite side sometimes. So maybe I like her because I like that. I'll have this option out there at least. Might not go first, but we'll just see who goes first. 5. So they're gonna go first, and so I'm not gonna consider a strategy yet. So they're gonna go for this middle box first, as denoted right here. They take all these dice out. Yeah. That's discarded. Now, my turn. My turn. I have the 6. Let's see what we're working with here. So we have a bunch of 6s, we have 1 6 here. Green 6 could be a good. Oh, we already have a 3 here. This is a good shelf. I like this right here. Because here we'll do this. We'll take these. This 3 will go right here on the 3rd. I can turn this 6 into a 4 because 6s are wild. There's 5 here. I got it. I see what's going on. And then this 3. I could flip it over to a 4, but there's really no, that's not a good strategy for it. I'm gonna store it in my Shelf of Shame. I don't know if this is the best thing. This can hold 9, but it can hold more. It just, there's space on here for 9. Not really that good. Not really a good idea to keep putting things on the shelf, but we'll see how it goes. So this power is still good to me. Good to use, so Next card, so I'll put this over here. So the next, actually we draw a dice now. Let's see what we got going on. So we have, this is nice, because we have some orange here. The purple 2 would be very good. Can I return things from my Shelf of Shame at any time? I wonder, let me check the rules on that. So the Shelf of Shame, can I ever go back to it? Double check. Shelf of Shame. Yeah, or you don't wish to place, as we've mentioned. You must place all your dice each round. No hiding them in your pockets. If you cannot place your dice on your big shelf or store them on your character cards that allow it, then you have to place them on your Shelf of Shame. When placing them on your Shelf of Shame, there are no rules, although there's only room for 9 dice. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. You can't return them from your shelf to your... How do they ever get back, though? How do they get back from your Shelf of Shame to your regular shelf? You're discarding those here. You're treating dice as different color here. Then you're reusing an ability there. So how... so if the card number 12 is in play, he allows you to move a dice from your Shelf of Shame to your main shelf. So dice that are here, because of the cards I've chosen, are not coming back onto the shelf. So right here is -4 points unless I use the regifter, which will get one of those off there. So kind of the best, not the best idea, what I'm doing here. So I need to pick what card I want anyway first. There's a couple of 5s here, both of which, both of these will be, all of these will be good to use. So this is kind of a good shelf right here. So is this one. This is actually a good shelf as well, so I'll be good with either of these 2 shelves. This one is okay, but I'd rather either shelf 1 or shelf 2. Figure it out when we get there. I could at least use all of them. So let's do number 4 here, which is the regifter. This will allow me to clean up my Shelf of Shame a little bit, which is nice. I'm playing this 4 to the AI's 7, so I get to go first. Which one, how will it really benefit me? This, I can put the 3 above this 2, 3 above this 2. Then I can even put the 5 above it. Well, so let's do that. I'll go for this box here. Five. And heck, while I'm here, I'm going to clean up my shelf. Put that right there. It's been used. Put it over here. I'll have a chance to reuse something maybe if I use it. We only have 3 rounds left after this. And they're going to take the middle box. That still has dice on it. Oh, Tabletopia. And then these go back into the bag. Oh, Tabletopia. You're hilarious. Here we go. We have 3 dice, 3 dice, 3 dice. We have 3 rounds left because we're going to end up with using 7 cards and with having 1 left. This is nice. I can use this as a 6 there, and that would be good. Okay, I can even put the 5 there and then start a new row. No, I can't because I'm only using 1 box at a time. Everyone settle down already. What do I have for perks? I still have this one over here, which lets me flip a die to the other side. Then whatever I put out here, so I can return a dice from your main shelf to your box. No real need to do that. Treat it as a different color. Is That could work. That could work. I do 4, 5. Well, this is the box I want. I mean, this is the perfect box right here. So I want to play this 1. I think she's played her 1 yet. Could be wrong. I'm gonna go for it just because I know that's the box I want, and I'm hoping there's not a 1 here. Bam. Okay, 2. Nice. So lowest number goes first. That'll be me. And I want this box because this can be a wild. So it doesn't really matter what goes here because it could be a 5 or 6. I could change this dice to a 5, but it's going to be a 6. This 4 is going to go right here. Then I'll put this 5 above it. That's pretty cool. 2 full rows here. I think that's good. So how to... Oh, and I think... So the whole thing, this is all beat your own score. So you're not competing against a score that the AI gets. It's a beat your own score kind of a game. So see, it comes with levels. So like if you hit this level, you're awesome. If you didn't, you stink. Kind of. So that's it for me. And then the Neat Freak is going for box in the middle, which is still available. So or do that. There we go. Bam. These go back in the bag. Draw some more. Two rounds left. I still have these 2 powers left that I can do. I can store 1 in this travel case and return it to your box at any time. So I could store 1 over to the next round, which is not a bad move. And then anything stored here doesn't count against your score, I believe. And then this Bargain Hunter, I can flip a die and to the other side. And I've already used these. This card again, I can use any other power that's already been used, so that's nice. This can be treated as any color. They're all good. I'm not saying like that's a bad one, but you just have to use it in the right spots. You have to use it in the right time. Again, we're looking for a goal here. We get 6 points per color that has 8 or more. So getting more green and blue would be nice. If I get 3 more green, that would help me. This would be good. 3 more green will at least get me 6 points. Then pairs of 1s and 2s. So I already have 1, 2 pairs. So I have 6 points based off of this card. Yeah. Good. More 1s and 2s would be nice. I get 1 box. 1 shot at this. Choosing which... Well, I'm also choosing what card to play. I could use the 7 to use it as... Yeah, let's give that a shot. I like the idea of playing this 7, hoping I can get this box. If I get this box, I can make this quote-unquote green and go 2, 4, 5. Give that a shot. I believe they've already played their 8. Maybe they haven't, but they might right now. Nope, so they're definitely going first. But according to this, they're going for the box on the left. So what they wanted, that's what they're going to get. Why would I argue with that? I definitely want this box though right here. So I'm going to make a 2. I'm going to use this card, so I'm going to tap it and make this green. 4, 5. So now that used that. Can I do anything? I'm not storing any dice. I don't need to flip any of those dice. Could I have? Nope. That's actually a good little thing. Do I get points for empty shelves? Because this is going great. I definitely need 1s. If I can get 1 more 1, that'd be great for the next time. This would let me put 1 dice back. No, I don't want that. Looking for some 1s. Looking for some ones. And anyone watching, let me know what you think about this game. It's neat. It's Sagrada with some goals already in your hand type of thing. If you played Sagrada, instead of having public rules where you pay tokens to, you have them all in your hand. All the abilities in your hand. Final round though, I have 2 abilities I can still play plus whatever I play here. And if I play this too, I'm definitely going to go first. But I also like the idea of using something again. So let's just drop this 8 in here. Even though I should look at the dice, I guess. Take the final 3 dice out. Here's what we have. I like the idea of the 8 card. It lets me reuse the ability of a card you've already used. Cool. I'll play the 8. I'll just kind of throw caution to the wind, see what they take here. We have the 8 here, and actually, because she has a B on her card and I have a D, that means she will go first. She'll take these right out of here. It's actually fine for me, because I actually kind of want some green. Yeah, I'm going to take that green, I think. Here. I think I'm going to go for this, because I have more green, which will help me with these points here. And I'd have probably do something with abilities. What have I used already? So I can add 1 to a dice with this 3. I can do it again. I can subtract it as the same color. So I want this box. We'll just say that. Because I will do this here for a 1. Now we're in a situation where I can still flip a dice, which is good. I'll have a chance to get to this row here with 1 of these dice. I can't do it. I can't do them both. I can add 1 to one of these die and make it up here. No, these are both 5, so I can't do that. No poop. So what else can I do? Because I could put 1 away and not worry about it ever again. These are both 5, and for some reason I thought they were 6. So that won't work. Swapped into 3s, which still won't work. I can definitely put this here, and this I know. That's fine. This doesn't get me up here, which I wanted to. And then this 4 can't go here, and I don't think I have a power that can make it do anything else. I guess if I could do... I don't know if I can use the cards again, like... That's a question I have, so... You can use all... I wonder if you can use all of these on 1 dice. Or are you limited to 1 per turn? Because the way I see it, I could use this card here to flip it to the other side. I'll make it a 3. Then I can use this 8. Lets me reuse this card. Make it any color I want. So make it a green. Put that there. So that's what I'm going to look up after this. Can I reuse, or can I use abilities on 1 dice? Can I use multiple abilities on 1 die? I think the answer is yes, but who knows? That's that. So that's gonna do it here. I don't think I don't think you do the round end thing because it's a solo player game. But let's check out these rules. After 7 rounds, you add up your final score. So remember the end game card. So let's add up these points here. I get 6 points per column that ends at this height. So I get 12 points. I get 3 points for dice here, so it's 6 total. I get another 5 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 23. Then we go back to 1 point per pip on each of the highest dice of each column. So we get, we'll do 3 points. We got 5 points. 6. 5. Another 5 here. Score points for the bonus cards. The bonus cards, I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 green. That gives me another 6 points. And then each pair of 1s and 2s gives me 3 points. So I think I have 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair. 9 points. 62. Then I lose 2 points for this box on my Shelf of Shame. Total of 60. Checking out the rules. Ooh, that's right. You stack those shells. I got 60 points here. I think I scored everything right. I'm going to go read the rule book again, but I think that's how you do it. So first attempt at this. It's a neat game. I have some questions on if I can use multiple cards abilities on one dice or one die. So I'm going to check that out. But all in all, cool game. It's on Kickstarter right now, and check it out. And I'll probably play it again. We're going to play it again multiplayer very soon. So, all right, thanks guys for watching, and